Okay, so to a wonderful evening, we're all ready to have the final hacks being presented. A very hearty and warm good evening to everyone present here. It's obviously warm because सर्दियां गई नहीं हैं अभी तक. Okay, so we're all here to have the great demo day of the 3 day long hackathon of What the Hack. Amazing experiences, amazing sessions, and obviously amazing people. Because I must say, it was a tough decision having a conclusion to get to all of these. So, here I am. I'm Diksha Kangshi, and
Hello, I am Dinky Yaduvanshi,
we're
and
all happy presenting to you the final and the most amazing demo day of What the Hack.
right. So, beginning with the session, first let me summarize about our event named What the Hack, which was a beginner-friendly 48-hour hackathon, and it started on 18th Feb. We are glad to announce that we had 300 registrations, and What the Heck was divided into three stages. Ideation, for which we got 30 plus ideas, and then we had a prototype round where 10 teams were shortlisted by our judges. And lastly, the demo day, which is today, where our top 5 teams will be presenting their models on YouTube Live, which will be judged by our judges. So, as I mentioned, today is final day. Will you continue, Diksha?
Okay, so the final day needs the best of the people so that we can have the best of the hacks being presented. So we have two of our judges present here. First being Shalini Kumari, ma'am. She has been the GDSC lead at GLAU. Welcoming you, ma'am. Next, we have Chanchal Bansal, who's a software developer at Microsoft as Dev Lead, and Gwalior former GDSC lead RJIT. Welcoming you both, ma'am. We'll also be having Sakshi Grover, ma'am, who's a GDSC lead at SMDT. She's been mentored and judged over 15 plus hackathons. Welcoming you all, ma'am. Now, not waiting further, we'll proceed to the hacks because that's all what is most important because we've been waiting for that since very long. The first team which is going to enter this is the Bleed Blue.
So yeah, hi everyone. Good evening, everyone. Myself Gautam from UIT College, Chandigarh, and our team name is Bleed Blue. And basically, we made an application named Smart Hire. The motive behind making this application was since we all know that manually selection of the applicants, even for a single job, is is a very tedious task. So we have that motivation to like automate this process. So our application name is Smart Hire, and what it does is it allows you to recruit in fast numbers and provide concise summary of all the candidates. Our application basically consists of two components. One is the interview part and other is the HR admin panel. In the interview part, there are three things basically. First, the user has to log in into the portal. Then thereafter, there is a personality prediction page where he has to answer few questions, and then using machine learning, we are predicting his personality traits. Further, then there is an interview page where he has to answer the questions put up by the HR team, and then we'll upload this on AWS server for speech to text analysis, and then we are again predicting his personality. And on the HR panel, the HR can see all the candidates who have applied and their resume and the results of their interview. These are the traits which we are predicting, that is analytical, tentative, and confidence. So yeah, this is the work. This was the prototype of our website, and this is how our final page looks.
Uh, Hey Gautam, sorry to interrupt you, but are you sharing your screen because we are not able to see your demo?
Right. The screen is not
Okay,
visible.
just a second, sorry. Is my screen visible now?
Um, it's yes, it's coming. Yeah, it is.
Okay. So our application is Smart Hire, which basically allows you to recruit fast and in large numbers by providing concise summary of all the candidates. And our application consists of two parts. One is the interview page, where the candidate has to, uh, provide his basic details and upload his resume and answer few questions, and then using machine learning, to be precise, using logistic regression algorithm, we are predicting his personality traits. Thereafter we have a video recording page where he has to answer questions like the put up by the HR team, and then we'll upload his video on AWS to for speech to text analysis, and then face emotion and speech analysis is done to get insights like how much he is confident and how much he is tactical. And the second part is the HR panel, where the HR team can see all the candidates who have registered and their response to the questions during the interview. And these are the traits which we are predicting how much he is analytical, tentative, or confident during the interview. And this is the website prototype. First page is the landing page where you can log in. Then these are the questions which we are basically asking to the candidate. And this is the recording page where he has to answer few questions, and we will do face, emotion, and tone analysis. And yeah, this is the admin dashboard, and this is how it looks like. It was candidate named Mohit Makkad, his everything skills and questions which he has answered during the interview, and the results of facial and tone analysis are over here. So we are doing it, making it completely automatic, since we have used an automatic resume parser. So it's all taking care of that. And machine learning and deep learning for predicting like is the candidate suitable for the job or not.
That's really great. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yes. Just like a quick question. Did you deployed it somewhere or
No,
these
it's
are
not deployed.
the
Yeah.
stats that you are showing it's deployed on somewhere like you just
No, no,
mentioned
I'm
that you
running
will
it.
be taking care it from AWS, right?
No, I'm running it on my local server. So I've written
So
a
the
script which connects AWS to my computer, and then video is uploaded from my computer only over to AWS server.
okay, got it.
Actually, we are using MySQL server, so I could not, deploy it anywhere. Otherwise, it's working in the server.
So, thank you for your pitch, Team Bleed Blue. Now we have a demo from Team Tiny Coders.
Good afternoon, all. I'm Himanshu. I have made an app. Let me share my screen. Is my screen is visible?
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Yeah. So we have made an application called Apna Doctor, in which patient can upload the images of X-ray or MRI and fill the form and get the results. Suppose I want to take a COVID prediction test, so I will upload an image of X-ray. Suppose this, and based and the model will give the results whether it's COVID infected or not. Similarly, we can do it for any disease like liver disease prediction. Here I have to fill details, and It will predict whether I am at high risk or low risk. We can also know the disease which we are having based on the symptoms. We can write symptoms here, headache, and send it and we have to enter from how many days we are facing those symptoms and send symptoms, and it will predict the top three diseases we are having, and it will give a short description of the disease plus precautions. Similarly for this, we can also uh, record our audio and send it to the AWS server, and it will convert the speech into text, and we can extract those texts from NLP model and predict the disease. So I can demonstrate that. Vomiting, headache from and this will take time. Uh, I don't know why it's not working. We can book appointment also from here, so it will redirect to a registration page if we are not registered, or we if we are registered we can log in directly. And here is a list of top 5 doctor that are added to our database. Here we can filter them based on city location. So, and the specialization cardiology and send. So it will filter out those. Similarly, we can book slot also if we can, and it will send email to that doctor and patient. Here I am patient, so here I get confirmation, and I can show that email also, that I get email, and we have used our third party app daily.js, so it will provide us a link and we can join the meeting from here at a given time slot, and we can directly call that doctor and get confirmation. My friend is confirming, okay, and we can then video call from here, and it will redirect to the meeting. So that's all.
That's really great. So like for the data that you like inputted, like for the in the starting, all that data, like how would the user like find that data, like by undergoing like doing a reports like test, right?
Okay, they can cross validate from here whether they are having that disease or not. Or suppose we have the results, and we can't reach to the doctor, so they can upload data there and kind of verify that data.
Okay,
Because due to COVID, they are not able to reach the doctor, so
right.
to fill that gap.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so after a wonderful demo by tiny coders, next team we have assassins.
One of our team member is joining. Just a minute.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so you may begin now.
Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah. Yes, yes, it's visible. You can take it directly to the presentation. Yeah, that's great. Okay. A very good evening to everyone present here. Today, we, the team Assassins, are here to give a presentation for the problem hospital management. The tagline of our project is Medications are no more tedious with Doc 24/7 Championship. You are unmuted, Tanya. Tanya, you are unmuted. Kindly, you are muted, sorry. Kindly unmute yourself.
Hey Tanya, you are still on mute.
Tanya, you are on mute. The idea on which our project is strictly based upon is the platform Doc 24/7, which is an online platform where people can access all the facilities related to the health problem and access all their previous medical record, recurring medical problem, medications, and vaccines they have previously undergone. Next, we have a vision which focuses on creating a platform which aims at providing the potential patient containing the information of the individual. This is our website user interface, and here we have our product features of the website, which is it has interactive UI, user accessibility, user security, design for patient, and is totally responsive. Next, we have our competitors in the market.
Tanya, if you are having some issue.
Next, we have our competitors in the market. Like every other product has a competitor. So we have Practo and PharmEasy and other government portals like ORS in the market. Then every other product has its own business revenue. So we are also here to ready up with a business plan. We have added an ad-based platform which will be give a business plan to the project, we have added like we are planning to add at later stage the premium customer service which will add up a business plan to our revenue generation. Then we have our marketing strategy. We have tied up and we have tied and collaborated with the Amazon, and we have done the affiliations for the product shipping and the billing to the Amazon, and for the delivery of the medical services like oxygen cylinders, oxygen peeps, and many other COVID kits. Then we have our future plans. We wish to add speech recognition, chatbot, and app development and translation it into other languages so that people from any other community background can have a vision to just know more about the website. Then we have our online live website, which is as follows. Here is the website. Then for this is the welcome page. At clicking at no more button, you will be redirected to the home page of the website, which is as and you can see here the home page of the website, which gives you a call to interaction for the user, and you can see here various tabs like opening our doctor timeline and emergency cases if you wish to call in the emergency time. Then we have a consultation, and the consultation page. Next screen is iTag. Please be ready, and we'll be adding you soon. Then we have our doctors category, where you can easily connect with the doctor through the Google Forms. And we have also enabled the search option, where you can search according to your uh, own specialized category doctor if you wish to. Like here she is doing, and we click for neurologist, and there the Google form exists. And on the preference and appreciation of the doctor, you can select the doctor to which you want to get appointed and acknowledged through. Then moving to next, then here you can see various doctors, and clicking on their photos, we can directly have an interaction through with them through the Google Forms. Then we have our emergency page. Here you can order various products like COVID kits according to your need. And we have the buy now enabled option, which will redirect you to the Amazon affiliate page, and there you can simply order and deliver your products. Then we have also enabled a tracking of the order through the drones, which makes it easier for the user to track their products. Then we have the sign in page for the patient, where the patient can easily log in through the credentials, like she is entering the login and the password. If the password and the login matches, and after clicking the submit button, you will get an alert, and then simply the user will be moved to his overview page. Here this is the basic overview page, where the patient can see the vitals, like, and notes, and all the lab result test that he has gone through in the his history. Then we have various tabs like history, vaccines, billings, medications, allergies. Now she will just give you a demo how the actual of projection of it works. Like here we add the details, we can completely edit, complete, or delete it according to our own preference. Then we have our medications. Then we have our allergies page. Here you can add up the allergies according to the previous medications and on the severity that has caused you. Then we have our vaccine pages, where you can easily add your vaccine, like if you have taken any COVID-19 or any other vaccine in the previous background. Here it also shows it got saved. Then we have our billing section, where the product that you have uh, where you have just bought up or given for a cost, you can simply add that product, the cost of it, and the doctor who recommended you to buy this product. And then simply on clicking the submit button, you can just click on the bill history, and it will be added. If you further want to remove those products, then you will simply click on the cross button, and it will be deleted. Thank you for giving us time and view our project. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, so your project was really amazing, to be honest, and it's great to see that you have implemented so many features and you're, letting the patient contacting to the doctors directly through the Google form. But just a quick question: that how are you, tracing the doctors that this doctor is best for this disease particularly? How are you getting all this data from?
Uh, can you please repeat the question again?
Yeah, sure. So my question was the basically the details of the doctors that you are giving to your website, from where you are collecting that data. How are you getting those recommendations from?
Okay, so the recommendations are given according to the user specification. User can specify the doctor he wants to meet up, and we are not yet ready with a backend project, so we added up here a Google form. Later in the future, we will add the backend, but for the later use and to give a user a good view, we have added that Google form.
Okay, got it. And are you guys looking forward to, continuing to your project and bringing it into the market?
Yeah, we are thinking that if we will like if we want to build up this website more in the future, we will add app development that so that it can also be
Hi, thank
available
you for
as an
joining. Ken,
app.
I think you have the slot to join. Please join the StreamYard link. He might have.
So that person or user can also get the access through the mobile. And we are also building to collaborate so that if a company is there, so revenue generation should be there. And after getting the views on the Shark Tank, we have just thought of creating a business plan that will be promoted in our project also, so that in future if it's planned and if it's implemented, then we could have also done in future scope.
Okay, great.
So thank you so much, Team Assassins. So before we move forward, I'd like to announce that we have a third judge, that is Sakshi Grover ma'am over here. She has been there with us. She had joined late because of some constraints. So Sakshi Grover ma'am, she is GDSC lead at SNTT and she has mentored and judged over 15 plus hackathons. So welcoming you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot for the welcome. Just a correction here, I was a former DSC lead. Okay.
Okay, so thank you for being here with us, ma'am. We'll continue with the teams and we'll have a talk with you in some time. So,
Moving ahead, we have like thank you for your pitch, Team Assassins. Now we have Team ITEC for the demo. So can we have team?
Hi everyone, we are EdTech. So I will share my screen now. So this is EdTech presenting to you our product called Share Receipt. It's for it's a like a financial assistant for everyone who face like financial problems like splitting bills and stuff. So it is your very own financial sorter for you. So what we do is we aim to be like an financial assistant that sorts all your money matters for you. So it's like a very functional app. Like it it like it has all a lot of functions within one app to sort your financial problems. So actually, why would we want to have such app for people? So first, let me ask you a question. How do you like to split the bill with friends? Would you like to go Dutch or pay for what you had, or you gonna say I'm rich, so I always pick up the bill? Yeah, so it is common among people that people like swaying between those choices. So there are like very differing opinions between people. So splitting bills has become a more and more difficult task for people. So according to statistics, nearly half of the people are left feeling awkward when it comes to approaching how to pay when they eat out. It's a like a very shocking number, and it's very relatable. Try to think of a scene where you and a group of friends who you when you just knew them and you just had a happy meal together, and it was so awkward to split the bills after a happy meal. So when you and your friends ordered different stuff and you paid for different stuff also, so it's a very troublesome task, and it will make your relationship kind of awkward and a headache. Yeah. And another stats is that one 20% of people their experiences in restaurant will be affected negatively due to this potential conflict between people's opinions in how they want to split the bills. Yeah, so it is a quite important issue that we should pay some attention to. So it should be it will be tackled by our app. So what does it exactly do? Um, so we basically the main function of it is to split bills between friends, and basically it is through two ways. The first one is by self-inputting the items that you bought from shopping or any restaurant, and you could distribute your items to a list of friends so that the item so that the overall price is fairly distributed over everyone. And another type of inputting is camera. You could take photo of your receipt, and it will recognize like what items are on it, and then you could also do the split. And yeah, this is through some technical technology that's called optical character recognition, so which will be introduced later. So who are we exactly targeting? Overall, we are targeting people in the UK and yeah, try to think of some occasions where people find it difficult to split bills, in which like flatmates and have being in a love relationship, and you are uh, you care about the relationship between yourself, and yeah, you definitely need this app to help with like making this splitting bills a more enjoyable process. And yeah, and technically we made a lot of effort hacking it. So it is basically through an Android Studios, and we let me just show you in. Sorry, I need I'm sharing your sorry, it's not sharing. Yeah, just a moment, sorry.
No worries. Take your time.
Yeah, so this is our development for the app. So we've got lots of classes, and yeah, everything yeah, it's like shown here. Yeah, and another highlight of our technique is that we used optical character recognition for the receipt recognition. So it's basically you recognize the text first, and then you transfer it to a JSON file with all the attributes of the receipt, like items and price and company name and date. Yeah, so we will extract information from the JSON file to our app. So why are we so special about in this area? So when you see splitting bills, you might feel it's so boring. It's already being in the market, and the Splitwise has been so successful. But yeah, our highlight is that we itemized splitting bills. So yeah, what Splitwise, like products like Splitwise couldn't do is that they don't have an itemized splitting bills, which like in the process of calculating who is responsible for how much, they are still calculating based on themselves. But in our app, we make it a lot of easier to let the user choose which item belongs to which friend. So it's gonna be much easier, and I believe that's gonna be our one advantage in the market. Yeah, and the photo taking receipt is our second advantage as well. So now let's have a look at our product.
Okay, so now I will introduce our app to you guys, and currently our app is already usable, and we already export the APK out from the Android Studio, and like you can see this already like put it in the mobile phone, and now I will use this video to like demonstrate like how the process of using this app in the mobile phone. Yeah. So at first you can see like the page is the main page, which will show like all the context that you have transaction before and the money that the total money that all the transactions and the history. And let me start the video. Yeah, so at first you can see that we can choose either we want to use text or camera. So first I will demonstrate the text one. Okay, so when we entering the text, we can see that there is a payer, date, and also the place. So the first one, you can choose the payer. So you can choose like who going to make this bill, who's going to pay this bill. And then when you put it in, you can see like there's a list, then you can tick like who is going to pay this bill, and you can also like add a new contact down there. And after you like type in a new contact in the text there and you press the add, you automatically add into the list of the contact. And let's use the examples like if we put like Alice as the payer, and after that you can fill in the date, like which is demonstrated in the video, and also the place that you pay the bill. And now because this is like the we need to fill in all the items ourselves, so you can be like typing the items, the quantities, and the amounts, and you just press the plus and it will like automatically show it on the list, and you can see it like very beautifully logically in the list. Yeah, and then you can see that there's two ways to continue it, which is like split bills and also the customize. So the first one that I want to demonstrate is the split bill. So in the split bill, you like everyone will share the total bill. So it's like we first need to choose like who is the contact that we want to split the bill with. So in this example, like I choose me, Alice, and Bobby. And then after that, I will go to next, and then it will show like, okay, so all of us need to pay like 8 and 33. And then the sum, you like show it down there with 25. So after that, you see like this is the record of this transaction, which is like the payer, the date, the place, and all the items that we bought in these transactions. So this is basically like how the split bill works. And now I will demonstrate like how the customize works, which is one of the special thing in our app. So if you see like we go to text and did the same thing at just now, and you can see like why we want to make it like when you type the item and the quantity into 3, which is more than 1, and then we will like split it into 3, like split into 3 instead of making it like 1, because like during the customize method we want to like everyone can choose like maybe she bought one and other people bought another one. So this is easier in our customize method. Yeah, so we can see like this is same as just now. And after you press customize, you will also need to choose like who you want to like split it with. And after that, you will see like everyone will have the list. And then like you can press it like choose the item, and then when you choose the item you can like tick like which one is yours and which one is like who. And then when other people press in, they cannot press the one that the other one is already like chosen. And then after this, after that everyone choose their own item, and then you can see like you will show a list that, oh, me already bought this item, and Alice and Bobby like separate it like very clearly. Yeah, so this is
Mahi and team, please join.
okay. So basically this is what the customized method looks like. Okay, so now I would like demonstrate the last one, which is the camera instead of text. So in the camera, like when you take the photo, like this is a receipt, for example, and then you like automatically extract the input in the receipt. So you like extract it and then list it down here. So I will not continue to this about the speed bills and also customize because it's same as the text one. And another one I want to like talking about is the when you pressing the contact in the main page. When you're pressing it, you can see like it's actually like a chat box like that. So for now, we haven't implemented like the database for saving like the history of the transaction. So, but in the future, like we plan to make it a database like either in the cloud or in the mobile storage. Like when you're pressing either the chat, and then you can see like the records of the transactions, like the day, the place, and also the details. Yeah. So this is one our future plan, and other plans is like because this a short time and it's a time limitation. Like we want to make like more beautiful user interface and UI to make it like more user friendly and also to like improve the user experience. And we also think like because our app is quite more functions, so we think that it's better to have a beginner guides for those user that's new to our app, so to guide them like how they need want to add a new transaction or something. And also like in the future we think like we want when they tag the receipt, the picture of the receipt, we can like automatically have the tag on the receipt instead of just the list. So this will be like more clear to the user. And also in the future, we think that this app will not be only used for like when you go out with your friends and we want to split it, but you can also use it like as a financial assistance for every people. So if you instead of just going out with your friends, you go out yourself, you can also take the receipt and then make it a record, and you can see like your financial records for like monthly, weekly, and also yearly. Yeah. So I think that's all for our presentation. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So like, just a quick question that you can like stop sharing my screen. Yeah. Sure. So yeah, just a quick question that like will you be like continuing working on this project as like you mentioned a lot of features like in the future scope. So will you be implementing them after this hackathon?
Yeah, we have given a chance to implement. Yeah, because we think that this is
Okay.
very quite useful for us. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so thank you so much to the team ITAC. Next, we have the last team, that is the team Dynamites.
Hi, everyone. So, yeah, I also have my teammate joining. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Mahi. We are and my teammate Komal. We are from Team Dynamites. And so, yeah, our project was basically education based, and the name was Edudata. I'm just gonna share my screen for the presentation. I hope my screen is visible. Yeah. Uh, so, yeah. So, okay. So, yeah, the name of our project is Edudata, and our team members are May Mahi Warrior and Komal Kekare and Suryanshu Chandra. We are Team Dynamite. So basically, the overview or like what inspired us to work on this project in the first place. So basically, the theme was that since the theme was education, since we chose the theme of education, so our idea was basically that the whole field of ed tech, as we say, like education tech and everything, is nowadays experimented a lot. We have a lot of ed tech apps, and the colleges and schools are going digital with the COVID-19 pandemic and everything. So we have a lot of digitalization in the education sector as much. But what I realized after some research and from my personal experience is that not all colleges or not all schools have a portal or a website such that a person can update a student, or the teacher can update the student's progress or achievement from the time they are young to the time they are in college. Now the need for this is basically, there might be questions like what's the need of this. Like, the need is that in our country like India, we have a lot of focus on results and sort of like the the results that students get after the end of every year, and the results are mostly academic focused, that if a child gets less marks in, let's say, math, or they get more marks in English, and there's a lot of focus on how the child is doing academically, but there's not much focus on how the child is doing in extracurricular activities, or maybe they have some other achievements besides academics. There's a lot of things to consider. So the results that most students and most college students get at the end of the day, at the end of the year, is not exactly very holistic. So that inspired us to make edudata. um, and yeah, so and also, like, ever since we are in kindergarten and then we go to like different stages of our life, so we achieve, so like we take part in a lot of competitions and a lot of things. And a lot of people might not think this, but it's actually a very important aspect of a child's progress in life, because every single achievement teaches them something and you can keep a track of that. Um, so yeah, so the reason behind making this project was three things. So the number one problem was that most websites and portals that schools make today don't really focus on the extracurricular aspect of it or the achievement aspect of the child. Basically, it's not very holistic. It's always very marks based, and even if there are websites or portals that are focusing on such things, they are usually not handled they're usually handled by the college itself and by the school itself. And the school and college, the technical teams are not exactly that strong to handle to handle those portals, and it's usually having bugs, and it's basically not very efficient, to say for the least. The second problem is a lot of information of the child's achievements is not kept as a data by the school. Like, for example, if there is a child whose achievements, or they get some kind of award that is outside of school, so usually in a lot of cases the school doesn't keep track of that, and that achievement sort of just goes away because people stop thinking about it after a long time. So our website kind of keeps track of that as well. And number third, as I said before, no, mostly most of the schools and colleges don't give a holistic report of the child's progress at the end of the year. So that was also a problem. So the project objective was that we have to build a platform where the schools and colleges and also the students can keep track of students' achievements and progress, basically, of extracurricular activities or achievements, including marks and the behavior analysis. So basically, students can input data regarding their achievements, or some competitions they won, or what they are doing as an extracurricular activity if they're learning something new. And for the teachers can basically update marks and the behavior analysis of the child. And at the end of the year, the website gives you a holistic report on based on how the students' progress was in that particular year. Our target audience was basically institutes, the schools and colleges, and students from the age of 4 to 5 who are in kindergarten to the age of 22. Kindergarten students, because that is also a very progressive time for students, and that's the time when children learn a lot more than we think, because children tend to pick up on things really fast. So that's a very integral stage of progress in children. So that's why we kept it. The target audience was from the age of kindergarten to till the age a person graduates. And yeah, so for this project we had a very B2B business model in mind. So this project, when complete, will basically market it to schools and colleges, so that like they can basically make IDs for students, and then they can distribute it among students, so that student can also edit their own data, and the school college can also edit the students data. So yes, introducing EduData, which is a one-stop platform for all your achievements and basically a biodata. This is kind of like our prototype of what the website will look like. Then
Um,
yeah,
Hi
so
Mahi, sorry to interrupt you, but can you just give us an overview of your demo website that you have prepared during the hack?
uh,
The
okay.
live demo of your website.
Actually, we don't have the full website ready, but whatever we have prepared is with the Komal. So she can share the screen with you.
Okay, sure.
Yes, so we can just walk you with the prototype that we have. So firstly,
Yes.
yeah. Um, yeah, so let me know if my screen is visible. So is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is the platform, this is the website that we are creating, that is the EduData, which is the one platform for all your achievements. So here basically
Komal,
we'll be
again,
having,
Komal, sorry
yeah,
to interrupt. This is a Figma file, right? What
yes,
about
yes.
the code which you have done?
Yeah, actually the code is sort of like incomplete, so like we cannot take it forward. So like we have the prototype ready.
Okay, so you'll be only presenting the Figma prototype?
Yes.
Actually, we were when we were preparing the project, we couldn't complete it full because we ran into a lot of problems in the middle. So it is not fully complete as such.
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So like as said, like we'll be having two sort of personas for this. One is the teacher persona and one is the student. So when we just sign in as a student, here we need to enter basically the student roll number or student ID or the password, student ID and the password. So once we just log in, we'll be coming to this portal where we'll be having the update achievements and update extracurricular activities. Here basically this is apart from what this student is going undergoing the academics, so we can select the achievements. So we can see right now the student has not added any of the achievements. So we can just add the achievements. Here basically we need to give the title of what achievement the student has, on which year and the month, and the description about the achievement. Once we just submit it, the achievement gets added to the achievement portal. So once we'll just go back. So yeah. So then we also just have the teacher persona. So when the teacher signs in, this is the teacher ID that they need to add it, ID and the password to just log into the portal. So here basically they need to add the student ID. So right now the teacher is signed in. So once they add the student ID, so here you can see even the student for which the teacher wants to update the mark sheet or update the student behavior, the student details is shown on the right side. So basically, when the teacher adds the student data, so he or she can update the mark sheet of the students, selecting on the subject and on which subject they need to add the marks. So on that, so also they can just update the overall behavior of the student based on the academics, sports achievements, or extracurricular activities. They can basically rate these particular students based on their achievements. So apart from academics, we're also looking forward for this achievements, extracurricular activities, and from them we can just give the stars for the students. So yeah, so even we can log out from this. So yeah, this is a simple portal that we have just built in, but also we are just looking forward to adding more features for this website. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so team, are you looking forward to, do some coding and deploy your project somewhere?
Yeah, actually, we are going to review all the problems that we faced, and then we are going to
Mhm.
like find a solution for it, and we'll definitely complete this project.
Okay,
So
got
like
it.
what tech stack were you using like to build a website?
We are using React.js, and for the backend, mostly we'll be using Mern stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, like we moving forward, we'll be definitely looking forward to make this as a B2B venture and not restrict ourselves to this hackathon. So yeah, we'll be continuing this project.
Okay.
Okay, so we are done with all the teams, and it was a wonderful experience listening to all of them.
Okay, so yeah, that was very great, I think, and the hacks presented by the participants were really great, as I saw, were very intelligent and innovative. Like, I think we'll have a little timeout in which the judges will have their decision. Diksha, can you brief about the plan?
Yeah, sure. So it'll be like we'll have a few moments in which the judges will like analyze and introspect, because every hack that was presented in the entire hackathon, it was one of a kind. So the pending decision is actually very difficult to be announced. So the judges will take a few time, much time. Until then, we'll be happy to tell you guys what the entire hackathon was about. So we began with the same motto that the experience doesn't matter, the ideas do. So the main concept behind inventing the entire hackathon was that you need to present your ideas in a good manner. Howsoever you present, it could be a no code, it could be entirely coded, it was complete, that did not matter. What mattered was your ideas, your innovation. Dimag ka khel is very important, So it began on Friday. The guys presented their ideas. Then we had a session on Saturday.
I think she's having some network issue.
Yeah, so one thing I would like to say that the most important thing about this hackathon was, I think, like the insights and the information provided by the judges to the participants about their hacks that could really help them in the future, and that was really good. We also learned some very new things from them.
Yeah, definitely. I hope my audio and video is proper. I am
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
my
it's
network.
visible.
Yeah. So thank you everyone. My name is Avantika Nigam. I am the GDSC lead. So I will be presenting
And one more thing I would like to mention, if your idea doesn't get selected, don't worry. We will have another session, another hackathons come lined up, so
Yeah,
you can part
exactly.
in that also.
Yeah.
Don't
So,
get
walking
disappointed.
you all through the 3 day event, on the first day, that is 18th of February, we had our ideation round. Our ideation round was a huge success. We got to see a lot of innovative ideas that could be turned into a B2B venture or something like that. Then we had tons of workshops. I even took a workshop on UI UX, which I enjoyed a lot. The session was around 1 hour or something, and I still never felt it stopping it. So it was a huge success. Apart from that, we had sessions with one of our hiring partners, that is Hyphen. They told us about the importance of internship in a fresher and how you can bag your dream internships in coming future. How you need to present your resume in front of your recruiters, and how to reach out to them. So we had an SD intern from Hyphen which looked after this. Then on 19th, we had the prototyping round where the hackers were supposed to demo their prototypes to one of our judges, and it was even a huge success. Even the whole organizing team was a part of this meet, and we saw all the prototypes. They were amazing and mind blowing. Apart from that, we had workshop on Git and GitHub, few workshops on blockchain, as blockchain is one of the trending technologies right now, and we can't leave blockchain behind. After that, we had another giveaway sessions with Qubit, which demonstrated the importance of internships and how you can bag internships from Qubit. Apart from that, at the end, we had one of our sponsor session from Echo 3D. Echo 3D is an AR VR platform where you can develop AR VR models and inculcate them in your apps, in your websites, and build huge models, AR VR models. And today is the last day. Today began with a small React session by Praveen sir. We had the session with him, and he demonstrated us a quick and efficient way to build our own portfolio. And apart from that, of course, we were tired and taking a 2 day long session, so we had a session with one of our hiring partners, mental health partners, where we had a quick fun activity with all us organizing team, and we absolutely loved it. So anyone who is reaching out for help regarding if or facing any kind of issues, any kind of mental disorders or something like that, feel free to reach out to one of our mental health partner, that is Rahi. They offer quick and 15 minutes free sessions. You can counsel with them and you can talk to them and solve your doubts and queries related to psychological illnesses. Apart from that, we had at last we had a demo day. Demo day was a huge success. I could see a lot of uh, innovative ideas, people presenting in front of the judges, and they were very excited to go for a live stream. There could be some glitches, some sort of errors, but it's all right. We are still in learning stages, and we should ignore all our doubts and mistakes, whatever happens, so whatsoever. So going ahead, Diksha, you can take it forward.
Okay, so we have the entire summary of the 3 days session, entirely all hodgepodge and everything coming up, all hectic, the judges getting mad over us, this team, that team, everything happening. But at the end, what mattered was that we had a bunch of great ideas, I tell you. The judges have their decision, we have our winners. So I'd like someone from any of the judges, ma'am, if you could announce the results.
I, sure. Shani, would you like to go ahead?
Mm, like we can do it like we can go in order. I'll like start with the
Oh,
runner-ups
yeah,
and
sure.
we can like tell the
Wait, why don't we take a guess from our audience
yeah, sure.
first?
Yeah, that would be great.
So,
Okay,
guys,
so
if you are
whoever
listening,
is
please
watching the
guess.
session, yeah, okay, go ahead,
Yeah,
Siddharth.
go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
go ahead.
okay, so whoever is watching the session and if you have watched the whole judging ceremony and if you like you can just drop your favorite team or your favorite project in which type, so that we can take a guess from your end which team should be the winner.
I see the votes coming now. Assassins, ITAC, Tiny Coders. Yeah.
Okay, so we can go with the winners, I guess. So I would like to call the second runner. So the second runner-up is Team iTech. So congratulations, Team iTech. Your project was really
Congratulations.
amazing. So, and yeah, being, being an international student, you really build us some awesome app. So yeah, congratulations for that.
Yeah, like each hack presented today was like awesome, and it was very difficult for us to choose like top three, but some things like they need to be done. So yeah, congratulations to everybody like who participated today. So I'll also like announce the first runner up. So drum rolls please. First runner up is Tiny Coders.
Congratulations, Tiny Coders.
Congratulations.
Sakshi, would you like to tell us the winners? Like everybody is waiting for that.
For the
Yes,
winners,
winner.
shouldn't
Yes.
we give them a adrenaline rush for a couple of minutes?
Right.
So, any guesses, guys? Who is the winner?
Winner of What the Heck.
All right, I won't keep you long. So, the winners is the assassin.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Team
Team
Assassin.
Association.
Congratulations.
And whoever like who did not win, and you guys have done really amazing. That's why you were in the top five teams. So don't get shattered. Your project was really amazing. You have something to put up in your resume. So yeah, don't get shattered with that.
Yeah, there are a lot of opportunities ahead. So like just
Hmm.
keep hustling, just keep trying.
Something from you also, Sakshi ma'am?
I love the ideas and specifically seeing that the students want to make it into a venture, and that was really amazing. So I hope that everyone gives it a try, make something great and pitches to Y Combinator, and might be the a budding startup coming up. So that's great to see.
Absolutely.
Definitely great ideas, as you all had said. So, thank you so much for being with us. To all the participants, each and everyone who was there the entire 3 days, bearing with us and doing all that you could for the great ideas that came up. Thanks to our judges too for taking out time from your busy schedule. Obviously, you all were busy. So, thanks to everyone who was present over here. It was a great event indeed, and we hope to have such great events in the future ahead also. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you all for being here with us.